Hi, this is Gordon from YOOPknows. This is a little bit different video today. No sort of screen recording showing you the software and such that we use. It's more of a high level kind of conversation. We get a lot of inquiries from architects in the UK with successful practices, and they usually start, oh, we're only a really small practice. We've only got 6 or 7 staff. But I always tell them, 80% of practices are usually under 10 staff in the UK. So it's really normal. So I think the new practices in the UK that are kind of taking over the world they can be 5, 6, 7 people. It's really, really easy because of new technologies and such. To that end, they're really asking me questions, and I love to learn about their businesses and those kind of like pain points, etc. And a lot of the pain points resolve around, oh, we spent too much time on that project because of certain inefficiencies, or they just don't know. And the other thing is, there's 6 or 7, there could be 9 in the office. 9 is a really common number of people in a practice that is our subscriber. It's really, really good. That's when they get all the benefit because of all because you just can't do it all by yourself. You need a system. So the common questions I get are, we've got 100 projects. How do we track all those projects? Because they start groaning, because I think what happens in my experience talking to a lot of architects is they start winning jobs, they're getting successful, we win jobs, and then it comes into the practice and it starts coming through the practice. And because maybe the practice isn't quite set up with those really nice systems, or maybe the systems aren't quite as good or where they need to be, then the jobs don't leave the practice. So if you get, say you get 5 projects a month, and over 3 months that's 15 projects. But if you're not getting rid of X number of projects in that 3-month period, then you just start filling up with all these projects until boom, you're in over your head. And I think that's what a lot of practices kind of suffer. It's almost death by success. So we had the same experience, and that's why me and Roberto created YOOPknows about 4 years ago. It doesn't do lots of crazy things like create a big burden in the office. It doesn't create huge statistics and reports that a lot of other softwares do. It does do timesheets, but I'm not a big fan of timesheets because I think that's a burden on staff. There's always a big discussion around that. So what YOOPknows does for practices is gives them the ability just to see all of their projects on a big dashboard and see, they know what they need to do. They know what they're all about. They've got their own system and process. YOOPknows kind of recreates that in their template. So the software really just makes them kind of better and gives them a visual look at what they're doing in the practice. And it really just seems to unlock people because they start making the right decisions because they have the right information in front of them. So if any of that resonates with you and you're a practice from say 5 to 25 staff, why not send me an email on believe@yoopknows.io, and that's believe@yoopknows.io, and let me know what your key issue is, and I'd really like to learn about your practice, and yeah, that could be really, really interesting.